Hello and welcome to our series of compression tutorials. We're going to be looking at 3 different types of compression for drums and percussion, vocals and parallel compression. Attached to the video there's a text breakdown that you can use if you wish to. Okay, to start with we're going to look at some compression techniques for drums. Starting here with a snare drum we've made from layering samples of Ableton's own compressor. To increase the punchiness of the sound we want to let the initial transient of the drum to be uncompressed with the rest of the sound being compressed. To do this, start with a compressor. We're using Ableton's own one, but the majority of compressors will be able to do this. Make sure you've got the makeup gain turned off, otherwise it's going to clip. Take the threshold all the way down to the bottom and turn the ratio all the way up. Adjust attack and release times. We'll start with the attack. So, if you bring it down to 0.01 milliseconds, as low as it will go, then you can hear nothing. As you start to bring it up, you hear the initial transient, that little click coming through. Just bring it to a point where you can hear the transient. If the setting is too slow, then the attack time goes past the actual drum itself, which is not what we want. So you want to bring it up to a reasonable point just when you start hearing that click. Around 34 milliseconds seems to work here. And the release time should be relatively fast, around 20 milliseconds seems to work here. And start bringing the threshold up. And bring the ratio down to a more reasonable setting, like 4:1. Still quite high compression, but it's a bit more reasonable. Here you can see it's got quite a soft knee, so it starts gradually compressing. We'd recommend having a very sharp knee, just to really hard decompress as soon as it comes in past the transient. So you get the initial transient being let through by the compressor, and then it starts compressing after that point. And for this one as well, we'd also recommend a fast look ahead so the compressor responds quickly. Adjust the gain level on the compressor so that the dB levels are the same before and after compression. Now if you just want to bypass that compressor, just sort of A-B it and you can hear what's going on there. And that's all for today's drum compression guys, thanks for watching.